Hola mi gente linda de YouTube. I hope that you guys are doing super well. And yes, my intro is in Spanish. It's just an intro that I've been doing since my vlogging on Snapchat days. So I'm not about to quit it because of YouTube. So there's that. If you hear birds in the background, please don't let me know in the comments. I know they're kind of loud and we like them. So that's okay. If you can deal with that and get through the video, I will really appreciate it. If you can't, then I'm so sorry. The birds are not gonna stop making their bird noises. Anyway, I'm hopping on YouTube these days because I want to show you guys everything I bought in New York Fashion Week or while I was in New York during New York Fashion Week. So there is that. I'm gonna show you two things that I didn't buy while I was there, but I bought as soon as I landed. So I landed on Tuesday night, and then Wednesday morning I was already purchasing these babies. They were actually a gift. I was gonna buy them, but the ladies from the store, which is called ViceVersa, I'm gonna leave everything down below so that you guys can go find them if you're ever in Puerto Rico. They are launching a website pretty soon, which I'm super excited about because I can show you guys absolutely everything that they do in the store and everything that they have. They do have amazing brands. But anyway, I got these two babies. They gifted them. So they look like this. They are super gorgeous. I really like wearing like really big chunky jewelry and stacking it or making it look like this. And I cannot write for the life of me or type on my laptop, but I mean, it's fine. I will do it in the name of fashion. My next purchase from ViceVersa also, I purchased this morning, and they are these Céline ballet sandals, ballet flats. This is a vintage and consignment store, so these are pre-owned, but I got them for $125, which is pretty amazing. And they are a size 8, but they do fit almost like a size 8.5 because the person that had them before me, apparently they have very wide feet, so they are a little bit big on me, but I am learning how to shrink them and make them fit me perfectly. And I'm also gonna buy like a little sole for the top, or like the tip, not the top, for the tip of the shoe, so it'll fit a little better. My feet are kind of wide too, but not as much as this has spread, so whatever, that's not a big deal. They look like this. They are pre-owned, so they are a little, you know, out of their original shape or whatever, but it's not that big of a deal, especially for the price that I got them for. They are super soft, so I really don't mind. Also, I do buy a lot of pre-owned items, especially if they're luxury, because you can get them for a lot cheaper. And you guys know, hence my name, I am all about staying on a budget and looking stylish and wearing not necessarily luxury items, but I am a big fan of wearing really good quality pieces. So there's that. And so I'm just gonna go ahead and show you. This is a mini haul because I did not go crazy shopping because I went to New York Fashion Week and we barely had time to do any exploring. It was my first time in the city, so I didn't want to go a little crazy in shopping, though I didn't. It's not a big deal. I still wanted to shop, at least go to some places that we don't have in Puerto Rico. Anyway, I'm gonna stop rambling and I'm gonna go straight ahead to showing you guys everything I got while I was at New York Fashion Week. So the first thing I got, I am already wearing, and there are these gorgeous hoop earrings that I absolutely love. I do not think that they are gold filled or gold plated or anything. I only paid like $12 for these, so it's not a big deal. I got them at a sample sale at Pink Kyoto, and they had a lot of amazing stuff, but I already had 4 suitcases and I wanted to go shopping a little bit more, so I couldn't get a lot of stuff over there. They look like this. They are absolutely stunning. So the next thing I got, as you guys know, I am a freelance stylist, so I went to Manhattan Wardrobe Supply, which is as one of my co-influencers, or is that how you say it? I don't think you say co-influencer. Whatever. One of my influencer friends, she called this the Disney for Stylist, which is pretty true. It's such an experience going there. I didn't really get a lot of things, but I did get some things that I've been wanting for a long time or that I've been needing. For example, these Dry L little, it's like a pen, like a cleansing pen for clothing, and I've actually used these before. Not necessarily this brand. I do find most of these things at Walgreens. This one I actually, as soon as I left the store, I stained one of my blazers that I was wearing with makeup on it, and then I just used this and it disappeared. So this is actually really good. It's something that I do recommend, and if you can find it, I think you can find it online. You just type NYFW.com and you're gonna find these. But as I've said before, you're gonna find everything on the links down below. Also, I bought this Lingerie Mate. It's basically a lingerie wash without having to rinse it in water. So I've never used these before. I've heard a bunch of really good things, and the ladies at the store were telling me that these are really good and that they use them. So I trusted them and I got them because I do work a lot with tights or maybe bathing suits. So this can be a really good friend for me. And then last but not least, I got this measuring tape. I really needed something like this because some of my clients don't know their measurements, and I can tell what size and clothing you might be as soon as I look at you. But this is just really good to have anyway, and I do have one at home, but it's not mine, and I really wanted one of my own. So I got this pink one. So my next purchase was at Aritzia, and I got this pink top. It was on sale, so I think I spent like $28 on this. So it looks like this is a crop top. I don't really ever wear crop tops, but I feel a lot more comfortable now in my own skin and my own body. So I said, why the hell not? And it's my favorite color too. It's a really good quality. It's kind of like pink corduroy, but it's a lot more elastic than actual corduroy. So the next thing I got was this pink scarf. I think you can call this a scarf. I'm pretty sure it's a scarf. So it's super soft. It's faux fur. And it was $9. I mean, I wish you guys could touch this. It's incredibly soft. Next thing that I got was from Glossier. I'm gonna show you Glossier first. So I got their Solution Exfoliating Skin Perfector, and it has 10% of AHA, BHA, and PHA. It's basically a salicylic acid treatment for exfoliating your skin. I do not recommend you ever use this during the day or that you wear it and then go out in the sun, because it is basically a chemical exfoliator. So I do not recommend you ever use this outside of your house, or if you're planning to leave the house. I recommend you wear this at night and follow it up with very moisturizing products. So I used this at night. I mean, I used it the first time last night. So what I did was I cleansed my face and I dried it, and then I wore this on my skin. And it says to do it every day. I don't really have bad acne at all, so I don't really have to treat my skin for acne. I just do it for exfoliating. So I probably will only be using this once a week. Maybe I'll see results later on than people that use it every day. I just don't really recommend using these things every day. But yet again, I am not a skin professional at all. I do go to skin professionals and I get their perspective on what I should be doing for my skin type. I do have normal to oily skin, and I'm not acne prone, so this could vary and be different for anybody else that is watching this. Again, I am not a skin professional, and I do only give advice, and I specify that it works for me, but it won't necessarily work for you. So the next thing that I have from Glossier is this Rose Balm Dot Com. This is actually the one that I'm keeping for my friend, so I'm not gonna open it. Whoops. But I do have one of my own that I really love. It's just upstairs, and I brought that one downstairs for the sake of the video. And I also bought this priming moisturizer. This is my first time ever using it. I'm using it today and it's actually really worked. My face feels very moisturized and very luminous. So this is something I can get behind and I can start really using it. So, I mean, my makeup's still there. I'm not wearing any concealer. I'm just wearing this next product that I bought at Sephora. It's a clean beauty brand. The name is Bite, and I found it from one of my fellow YouTubers, Ash Calle, which I also will be linking down below. And so this is what I'm using on my skin, which might be the reason that it looks so luminous and just very hydrated. I'm also, like I said before, not wearing any concealer. I'm only really wearing this, so it could look different if I'm wearing any concealer. So I bought these Gabriela Ceballos New York jewelry from, I do think it was like a store that had a lot of other, it was more like a market inside of a building. So that's where I found her, but I'm not sure where she is located. I will be linking her Instagram down below though, so that you guys can go find her. They look like this. They are super pretty. I'm gonna see if I can show you like the best way to show you these. They look like this. I'm not sure that you guys are like getting the full thing. So I am just going to come in closer to you guys and show you how I put this on my ear. So it just looks like this. I mean, it could look a lot better if I had a mirror, but I'm actually filming from my phone. So I'm not sure how this is looking so far, but I think I like it. So this is from Gabriela Ceballos at a market in New York City. It's close to the opening ceremony near the Glossier. I'm so sorry. That was my first time in New York, so I'm not a big expert on the streets or anything just yet. I am very sorry. I will be linking her stuff down below though, so that you guys can go and find her. So at the same market that I got my Cove earrings from, I got this gorgeous ring. It is handmade, so it looks like this. It's pretty beautiful, very like aqua. I know that she wrote the name of the stone somewhere, but I'm not sure where I placed it. I know that I'll find it as soon as I'm unpacking, but I'm a terrible unpacker, so I don't think that's gonna get really done anytime soon. I'm sorry. So with that being said, the last things that I got, which I'm very excited about, I'm actually wearing. My favorite store is the Frankie shop or Frankie shop. The store is located on the Lower East Side, so I'm also going to be linking their website and maybe their location down below too, so that you guys can go and buy stuff from them. I am very excited that I got to go because the shipping to Puerto Rico, it's like $30. That's a lot. So I mean, if you really like the item and it's worth it, then get it. But I really hate paying that much for shipping. But I do know that they don't sell bulks in Puerto Rico. People in Puerto Rico don't really know about the brand just yet. So I do understand why the shipping is so expensive here, because they don't ship like bulks to Puerto Rico. So it's pretty understandable. I just got my second muscle tank from them. I have the white one, but then they were all sold out of the new colors. So I'm just gonna wait until they restock so I can purchase them both. And I also got these gorgeous Bermuda shorts, which I'm very excited about. I do have to say this is the first time in my entire life that Bermuda shorts fit me. And these are actually a small, so I do know that the brand runs a little bit big, which is, it's fine. You can always tailor stuff if you really like it and you really want to get it. A lot of Latina women, not all of them, but a lot of Latina women are pretty big on the hips, and I just so happen to be one of them. And for me to wear Bermuda shorts and for them to actually fit me, and for me to have found pants that fit me on my waist as much as my hips, it's a really big deal. I take my responsibility in promoting this brand because it's just a really good brand for basics, good quality basics, and it will not disappoint. I have the white one from the Tanks. This is actually in a size small, so it's also pretty big. The other one that I have is in a size medium and it's a lot bigger. So these Bermuda shorts were actually on sale and I got them for $42. And I also have one of their jumpsuit, they're like military jumpsuits, I believe. I take my responsibility in promoting this brand because I do believe in it. I have two more things. This is something my boyfriend, Mr. Magic Hands, and I are pretty new to, but I'm really excited that we're actually collecting these things now. When we came back from our long trip to a cruise and then Miami, we bought two Lego versions of ourselves. And I was very excited about that. So when I found the Lego store in New York, I said, we have to get the minis. But they didn't have any like versions, like make your own version of yourself kind of thing. At least not like Legoland in Florida. So that was kind of a bummer, but we still found two things that really described us. Mr. Magic Hands got his little ninja person that he's always wanted. And I obviously got Kylo Ren. I am a really big Adam Driver fan, so I obviously had to get Kylo Ren. So this is something that we're really getting into now. I would love to know what you guys are collecting nowadays. We are newbies to collecting Legos, so we're really excited about that. That was my mini New York City haul, and I hope that you guys really liked it. If you did, leave a comment down below. I would love to hear any suggestions that you guys might have for me for upcoming YouTube videos, and that's it. Don't forget to subscribe and leave a little love in this video if you guys liked it. So with that being said, see you guys later. Mwah.